I'm going to discuss the emotional pain your ex may be experiencing but may not want to admit or could be reluctant to recognize. Breakups create a complicated emotional landscape that can encompass a variety of feelings: resentment, confusion, sadness, and even a sense of relief. It's vital to realize that even when a relationship seems to end amicably, there is frequently an underlying struggle that your ex might endure in silence. As with all my videos, I'm examining possible scenarios based on observations I've made in numerous cases where relationships were generally positive, but later feelings faded into obscurity. These feelings can emerge long after the final farewell, resulting in regret and yearning. Comprehending the emotional distress your ex could be facing is not just essential for your own healing, but may also shed light on possible avenues for reconciliation. While it's tempting to concentrate solely on your own emotions and heartbreak during this time, recognizing that your ex is also navigating their own sea of feelings can be quite enlightening. This mutual struggle can transform the narrative from one of blame and pain to one of understanding and compassion. While this pertains to those specific instances, it also holds significance for other forms of breakups as well. Each situation is distinct, yet many underlying patterns remain consistent across various experiences. Whether the breakup was mutual, abrupt, or even one-sided, the common thread is that both individuals must confront the emotional consequences. For some, this can lead to feelings of loneliness, insecurity, or remorse that endure long after the separation. Throughout this conversation, I'll point out several key pain points that your ex may be dealing with, offering insights into their mindset. Grasping these emotions can empower you to navigate your own healing journey, while also contemplating if there's a route back to the relationship you once valued. So let's explore more deeply into these emotional obstacles and what they might reveal about the future dynamics of your relationship. Number 1. The pain of uncertainty. One of the most exasperating aspects of the human experience is uncertainty and the lack of clarity about what will happen next. This nebulous sense of doubt can burden anyone significantly. As the saying goes, the waiting is the hardest part. After a breakup, the person may struggle with confusion regarding their decision, and this inner turmoil can be profoundly disturbing. They may question whether they have made the right decision, particularly if you've tried to persuade them to reconsider. The lack of communication from you during this no-contact phase intensifies that uncertainty, creating a ticking clock in their mind. They might feel as though they need to act swiftly if there's any chance for reconciliation. Now, in situations where they were the ones to terminate the relationship, they may initially experience a feeling of relief. However, as time goes on, they might start to question their choice, causing their relief to transform into regret. Without your cues suggesting that you might still be interested in resuming the relationship, they could become increasingly anxious. This points to a deeper reality. The longer they stay uncertain about their decision, the more painful it may be when they recognize that they genuinely miss you, resulting in a change in their feelings. Number 2. The emotional downturn. Many individuals go through an emotional dip after a breakup. It's quite common. After the breakup, they frequently enter what I call the relief phase, a short-lived time of feeling free. However, as time elapses, loneliness can creep in, and the harsh truth of their decision might begin to burden them. During our coaching sessions, available at myexpatcoach.com, I often hear accounts of ex-partners reaching out in distress, sometimes even in tears, conveying uncertainty about their true desires. This emotional downturn can give rise to feelings of regret and sorrow. Perhaps they are in the company of friends who may not be supportive of rekindling the relationship, affirming their decisions, which can heighten their feelings of isolation and confusion. Number 3. The fading effect bias. The fading effect bias refers to a psychological phenomenon in which negative memories diminish more rapidly than positive ones. This significantly influences how your ex might view the relationship over time. They may start to remember the pleasant moments with growing clarity, especially as they sense the potential loss of you for good. Combined with their urgency to amend their decision, This nostalgia can ignite a strong wish to reconnect with you, particularly if they realize they missed the positive elements of the relationship. Number 4. Frustration with confusion. It is human instinct to resist feelings of confusion, and your ex may experience this intensely following a breakup. They may have initially thought the breakup was the right decision, but can quickly begin to question that reasoning. Their emotions become a complicated mess, resulting in frustration, particularly if they suspect you might be progressing without them. This internal conflict can spark jealousy and erratic behavior, such as inquiring about your dating life or expressing anger over what they perceive as indifference. Understanding this dynamic is vital for anyone wishing to reconnect, as expressing your own feelings becomes increasingly important during this time. Number 5. Feeling stuck while you move forward. One of the most distressing experiences for them could be witnessing you seemingly move on while they are still grappling with their confusion regarding the relationship. It may create a sense of unfairness for them, as they might wish both of you were in a shared state of uncertainty. This generates urgency and pressure, making them acutely aware of the implications of their actions. When they reach out, they may be seeking validation or confirmation that their feelings are reciprocated. However, it is crucial to refrain from providing the reassurance they might be looking for if your ultimate aim is to prepare the ground for a genuine reconciliation. As you navigate this intricate emotional terrain, it is essential to uphold your dignity and engage thoughtfully. Encouraging them to confront their feelings without completely soothing their concerns can help shift the dynamic. It is acceptable to communicate that you are uncertain about your feelings as well, which can create balance in the conversation and remind both parties that there are repercussions to their emotions and decisions. In conclusion, this journey of comprehending the hidden struggles your ex may be facing is essential, not only for the sake of your relationship but for your own personal development and healing as well. It necessitates some reflection to identify and understand not only what your ex may be dealing with, but also how the breakup has impacted you personally. Creating a clear understanding of their emotional state enables you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, turning what can often feel like a chaotic situation into an opportunity for greater emotional insight. This understanding of their emotional condition can also act as a compass for your own emotions and behaviors in the coming weeks and months. Are you still engaged in the relationship? What are your limits? By being aware of both your desires and theirs, you can navigate this often painful yet transformative period of life more successfully. The awareness you develop will enable you to convey your emotions more genuinely and partake in open conversations when the moment is appropriate. This not only heightens the likelihood of rekindling the relationship you once valued, but also improves your insight into yourself and your relationship patterns, a development that serves all future interactions. It's important to remember that healing is a process, not an endpoint. Relationships can offer us invaluable insights into love, communication, and self-worth, and acknowledging both your suffering and your ex's can create an environment conducive to future healing. If you would like to explore this topic further, consider looking into my products aimed at assisting you in navigating these intricate feelings with clarity and intention. Whether through personalized coaching or resources designed to provide you with actionable strategies, I'm here to support you at every stage. Thank you for listening, and please remember that you are not solitary on this journey. I'm here to assist you, promote reflection, and motivate you to advance towards a future rich with understanding, growth, and possibly reconciliation. Whatever the outcome may be, embracing this experience will not only bring you nearer to understanding your ex, but will also ultimately guide you to a deeper comprehension of yourself. This journey belongs to you, and I'm privileged to be part of it as you undertake these meaningful steps toward healing and clarity.